100-meter run to start. When you get back in, guys, we are gonna start 10 overhead squats. So broomstick is a great way to go. A band, I think I see someone has. I've got a towel here just to show you what that looks like. Holding that tight. We've got 10 of those overhead squats. Can you hear me, Lasso?
Yeah, it's really quiet, man, but it's all good.
I wonder why this mic is quiet all of a sudden. I just don't know what's going to happen if I take it out. And when you've done those 10 overhead squats, we're going to go back out on a 100-meter run. So again, just that 30 seconds or so. And when you're done with that, we've got 10 of your hang power snatch. So just put my screen back big so you guys can see what's going on here. We're gonna go from the top of the knees, up overhead, not landing in a full squat, just a partial squat. Loss, is that any louder?
Yeah, all good.
There we go.
When you're done with those 10, we're back out on a 100-meter run. Meeks, make sure you bend your elbows up a little bit more. Up toward the ceiling when you stand, elbows up. That's better. Yeah, very good. When you're back from the 100-meter run, we've got 10 of your snatch grip deadlifts. So I'll show you guys this one from side on. So we're gonna start down the bottom, stand up to the hips. Nice and slow from that bottom position. And Gabs, bend your knees just a little bit more down that bottom position. A little bit more bent than your normal deadlift, that's right, yeah. Good. Good, and Brett, keep that bar touching your legs past the knees as well. Yeah, that's better. Good, bend the knees forward a little bit more at the bottom. Good. Yeah, nice tall chest there, Nat, really good.
Hammies.
Yeah, hammies. A MIG snatch grip deadlift when you're done there. So down from the middle of the shins and then up to the hips. And you're just in a slightly wider grip than your normal deadlift, like for your snatch. When you're done with those 10 guys, we're back out for a 100-meter run again.
And keep it close.
Yeah, good job keeping that bar close, Nat. That looks really good. And Meigs, I can't quite see you too well, but I think maybe put your arms a little bit closer. Just like, so in between where you were. So a little bit wider with your arms. That's it, that's better, good. There you go. Yeah, good. That's it. And then when you're back from that run, Brett, we're gonna do 10 of your SOTS press. So SOTS press, that's when the one when you're in the snatch grip, you do a back squat, and then you're gonna press up overhead, back down. Now if you've got a barbell, this might be a good time for you to grab a broomstick, unless you feel like you're gonna smash out that overhead position. If you're really good overhead, you can keep the weight. Yeah, really good job, Brett. Good, and Nat, just lift your chin a little bit when you do that press. There, that's the one, good. Yeah. Good, when you're done with that, guys, grab a little drink. We're gonna do some handstand work. We're gonna do 2 sets of a 30-second handstand hold. Our second handstand hold is gonna be a little bit harder. Then we're gonna do 15 seconds of shoulder shrugs, 2 sets of that, and then we're gonna do 2 sets of 30 seconds of slow handstand push-up negatives. And we've got a quick scale up here, guys. At any time that you're not confident doing this movement in a handstand, you can do the pike handstand where you have your hands and feet on the ground, bottom up in the air, and you can do all of these movements that way. So I'm gonna time you guys on our handstand holds and our resting. Does anybody have questions about that? This first one, what they're gonna do for their handstand hold? All right, so first handstand hold, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Goal is 30 seconds.
Upside down, Mommy.
Alright, you're not done yet.
Upside down.
But Otto wants to do handstands too. 10 seconds. And resting. So we're 30-second rest right now. And we'll do the same thing again. If you have the opportunity to make the next one harder, go for it.
My arms feel like a leak.
We'll go again in 5, 3, 2, 1, and handstand. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, guys, so the next one is our handstand shoulder shrug. So you're in a handstand. I'm going to do this upright, but you're pushing tall and then relaxing your shoulders down. Okay, so we're going to do that either in a pike handstand, a box handstand, or in a handstand against the wall. It's up to you guys what's going to work best. It's 15 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Does anybody have questions about what they're gonna do? All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Two, 1, and resting. 15 seconds rest. We'll go again in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. And resting. Beautiful. The next one we're going to go into is a handstand push-up negative. So we're kicking into the handstand, or, oh, there it is right there. Or again in that pike handstand, and you're lowering your head down to the floor. Now if you can't control it to the floor, now's a great time to get a towel, roll up the towel, or if you've got an ab mat or something like that, to pop under your head, or like a rolled up yoga mat to touch your head to. That's perfect. We're going to do 30 seconds of negatives, followed by a 30-second rest and 2 sets of that. Any questions on what you're going to do? All right, guys, so we're going to start that first set of negatives in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Not too bad. Nice.
2, 1, and time. Again, we'll have 30 seconds rest here. And then same thing, everyone went all right with that first set? Meigs, Matt?
Yeah.
Perfect.
My sister's been on the corner, concrete just turned up.
Oh,
Let's go. Yeah.
I actually saw a big truck outside. I was like, oh, it's Gabby's house. Otto must be in heaven, but it wasn't. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Last one.
And resting. You know when like your eyeballs feel like they're gonna explode because out of your face?
Always.
Always. All right, guys, so we're gonna go through a little bit more snatch practice. This is still with a broomstick, towel, or if you've got a barbell, empty bar. We're gonna go 8 reps of your overhead squat, of your snatch balance, of your hang power snatch, and your hang squat snatch. We'll go ahead and get started. You guys can just follow along with me if you feel like you need a little bit of guidance. So overhead squats to start.
Alright, squat.
Snatch balance is the next one. So that starts on your back. You're gonna go quick feet, quick hands, and you're gonna land in a squat. So there's a little dip, land in the squat. Now if you're not confident getting all the way down that squat, you can land a little higher. and lower down slowly, but your goal is to get as low as you can. Quickly up, Brett, go hands a little bit wider. Can you get them out a bit? What's that? Is it on the, is that like where the weights go? Are your hands up to where the weights go? Okay, for now, just try them a little bit wider so they're on the outside. When we start adding weights, we might just do the overhead squats with slightly closer grip. When you've done those 8 snatch balances, it's hang, power snatch next. So hang starts from the knees, power snatch is to partial squat. We've got 8 of those. Lasso, can you hang power snatch?
Yeah, I finished the sequence.
Oh, you're all good. Oh, you're so
Yeah, I
fast.
had 5 reps of it.
Right, right. I do remember that now. You're so fast. When you're done with those 8 hang power snatch, we'll go to the 8 hang squat snatch. So again, from the hang above the knee, squat snatch means we land all the way down. Your goal is to get as low as you can. All right, guys, so next we're gonna get into the warm-up using the actual equipment that you're gonna use for the workout. So I'm gonna be using a dumbbell. So we've got 2 sets of 3 hang squat snatches, followed by 4 overhead squats. I'm gonna do 1 set on each arm. Then we'll do 2 sets of 2 hang squat snatch, 3 overhead squat, 5 kipping handstand push-up, or pike handstand push-up, whatever works best for you. And again, I'm gonna do 1 set on each arm for the dumbbell. Now, if you do have a barbell, you can use this time to build up a little bit in weight, or if you've got a lighter dumbbell and wanna work to your heavier dumbbell, then give that a go. Does anybody have questions on the workout? Perfect. Okay, music's on. Into those 2 sets. Let me know if you have questions. Guys, Penny's party. This is Penny Anderson. And it's her party today. But we've got 5 rounds for time of 6 single arm dumbbell hang squat snatch, 12 single arm dumbbell overhead squats, and 9 handstand push-ups. On the single arm movements, so the hang squat snatch and the overhead squat, I would do half, so 3 of them on the right, 3 of them on the left, and then 6 on the right, 6 on the left. So your alternating arms would be a good choice on the squat snatches. And then on the handstand push-ups, you can scale those back to your pipe push-ups that you just worked on. Does anybody have questions on what they would do in the workout? Smashing it. Okay, cool guys. Any other questions? All right, we're gonna start in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. good work on that. That was an extreme test of the shoulders and mobility. So let's get some good shoulder stretches. How do you guys feel on that one? I got like Viking hair, just want you guys to see. It's like an actual style. The accidental actual style. We're gonna start with our cat-cow, guys. So hands and knees on the floor, pushing up to that nice hollow back. Should feel a stretch all up the top of the back, maybe down the middle, like between the shoulder blades. Let your head be heavy and drop down. And then we're gonna drop the belly down to the floor, hips and head up to the ceiling. Just for that little bit of an opening through the front side of the body. And then pushing back into that cat, back up to the ceiling. Head drops down. And then back into that cow, head up, hips up. Drop that chest down to the floor. And then we're gonna sit back on the heels. So bottom's gonna sit down on the heels and then lean back to get that stretch through the legs. Now, if you're really flexible, you might need to sit between your heels on the floor to lean back to get a stretch. I'm pretty tight, so I don't need that. And then last one, guys, just going into that child's pose, feet together, knees apart, dropping the shoulders down to the floor. And just relaxing in that position. Let your forehead rest on the floor if you have something nice to put it on. If not, maybe you just fold your arms up to let your forehead drop down. Hi, Otto. And really good work on that today, guys.